have new shit. Caitlin, I have new shit and I look good. Oh my god, it just came up on stream. I love it so much.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Alright, so I was actually going to... Because Caitlin turned up and... Kyle, fuck you. You don't know Brian fucking... Right. No, I'm done with your shit, Kyle. Someone fucking ban him.
Oh yeah, I forgot you told me Kyle didn't know who Brian May was.
Caitlin, you have fucking ability to ban Kyle.
Oh no.
Also,
No, we learned that Caitlin doesn't like doing that.
I don't care, she can time him out. It's Kyle. We literally have zero remorse. Did they actually... Wait, did you fuckers actually ring the people you said you were going to ring today? Because I've heard nothing, and I said let me know.
Aaron.
LMK. Dickheads. Utter cunts.
We are here for the D&D, not the yelling at the housemates.
I feel like D&D every week now starts with me yelling at my housemates. We were drinking together, you taking the piss.
Are you watching it in the same room?
Wait, I want an answer to that question. You shouldn't be.
Caitlin, are you sat in the same room watching it together on separate accounts?
Nons. Hang up, there we go. Fuck off, Kyle. No one asked your opinion. I'm gonna hit him. Alright.
Right, okay.
For the sake of context, the person that is... Wait, on stream, where am I pointing? Here. No. There.
No.
That's Reese.
Yes.
Reese is a friend from secondary school, fucking sixth
I love
form
that
and all that
it's just
shit.
his head.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I can't adjust the angle of the case,
I'm not answering your
so
calls,
this
Kyle.
is all you're getting.
Getting left on red, bruv. Fair enough. So, I feel like shit just changed in my room. That really annoyed me. So, basically, that's Reese. He is playing our newest character, which is a human blade singer. In terms of updates to the goddamn fucking Twitch, we have stat cards for everybody, so you can see names, classes, races, ability scores. Oh, no, I'll answer Caitlin. Hang on a minute. What do you want? I can hear myself on there. Actually, no, I'm not going to put them on speaker. They'll get me banned from Twitch. Let's not do that. Anyway. So, other than that, announcements are at the bottom as they kind of used to be. You can see the chat because these two idiots are lighting up. I don't want to know.
Caitlin.
I'm too drunk to type, please. No. You're too drunk to fucking speak. We're on the phone for like 20 seconds. You didn't say a fucking word. Right. And at the bottom, underneath the bottom three, which are all the guys, which I didn't even intend to do, but well, that's for being unpunctual, you annoying bastards. We've got all the character cards where you can see full names and basically what they are. Other than that, we're finally back to a party of 5 again. Who was actually in... Was it Ty?
The original party of 5
was it literally
me,
like...
Tyler, Dave, Kay, and Charlie.
And Charlie.
Oh, yeah, shit. God, this
Your sister, Charlie Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, she played a fight.
Glad she's
that
not
fight
here.
was cool.
She died quick.
She got murdered by a fire giant. It was cool. At level 4, so warning.
Fire rock.
That was really funny. He just yeeted a boulder, got a nat 20 and murdered her. It was
straight up just... I healed her and boulder on top of her.
It was literally like...
I was like...
You know, like, when you hit the middle of, like, a tube of toothpaste? Or, like, a froob, and it just...
Oh, Froobs, God, I remember those.
Oh, Froobs. Anyway.
Oh, I want a Froob now.
Anyway, we are back to... Oh,
Do Amazon sell Froobs?
I wonder if they do. Good point. God, we're good at D&D.
Yeah, but they won't be able to keep them refrigerated. They'll be sitting on the back of a lorry for hours, potentially.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Yes, this is a D&D stream, believe it or not.
Yeah. I don't believe it either. I feel like the first 10 minutes we just get, like, grace period of do whatever the fuck we want.
Chaos.
As the bars. Fuck you, Kyle.
I mean, can I do a recap? I've got a
killed
really good
shit.
Owen did
recap.
sneak
I've got a
it.
really good recap.
If you just say Owen did a sneak, I'll fucking kill you.
No. I
Go.
promise.
Go then. Go. You do you.
During the 4 days of downtime, pretty much everybody but Owen did nothing.
I did
And
something.
Owen, it doesn't matter what you did.
Okay.
Owen snuck around and found out that they believe they may have found the body of the Fates leader. They haven't. And then we did some tournamenty shit in which we fought things like a giant octopus.
Oh yeah, Tyler got his ass kicked.
Then Tyler got his ass kicked because he took on fucking water elemental on his own.
That was kind of funny. Good try, like, but still
We
got
needed
shit.
to
Uh,
double the damage though. I mean,
He did do a fair amount, but it was never going to be
The
enough to
thing
beat
knocked
it.
him out in like 2 hits.
That was funny.
That was probably my favourite part of the session, to be fair.
my mum's trying to ring me. Give me 1 second.
What
Sorry,
is
give me
with
1
today?
second.
What are you on with?
Can
Oh, Kyle.
Honestly, to derail this further, when you type in froob into Amazon, you do not get froobs. You get t-shirts with fruit as boobs instead. Hence, fruit and boob.
It hung up on me, or the call just cut out.
Amazing. I just timed out Kyle, so we are so off fucking track.
I'd say time out Caitlin as well, because she seems too drunk to be
No,
doing anything,
Caitlin's
but we kind of
fine.
need her.
Caitlin removed the fuck. Caitlin's one of my mods. She just untimed out Kyle. Oh, my camera's gone already. That's never a good start.
Oh dear, what even is this today?
I
Oh,
did
At least the stream's not like stopped. Yeah.
You've said that, it's going to
Yeah.
stop now. It's just going to freeze
So,
and it's
yeah,
not going to work
currently
again.
we are stood in the chamber that we have been ushered into after winning the tournament to receive our
Oh,
gold,
yeah, shit, I
which I'm
forgot
pretty
about
sure
that
we
bit.
all added last session
Yeah.
anyway.
Do we actually care, or should we just get to carrying on?
No, do the ceremony. Do the ceremony.
I don't remember.
Stuff.
I'm
It's
Raise
very
us
honest, I
important.
kind of
already.
forgot. I'm very
It's
tired.
important.
Is
We've
it?
got to do the ceremonious stuff.
I mean, the ceremonious stuff was getting congratulated by
Yeah,
people.
I'd like to be congratulated by
Mm.
an asshole we don't like. And who doesn't like us.
And fucking Reese has left already. That was a good one.
I'm just
Basically-
turning on the radiator. Fucking hell.
Basically, that bit
Boom.
from Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Wunsch is forced to congratulate Holt. It's basically
Yeah, that's exactly what we
Oh,
want.
yeah,
We want
that's
to be
pretty
Lunchtime is
congratulated
over.
by an asshole we don't like.
that.
You were left in a chamber with several individuals
I mean,
who I will.
Queen's there.
Queen's
Yes,
there.
I'm just trying to get. I'm getting up my new document, and now nothing gets in the way. I've got my document over the top of the fucking video, but no one can tell because I'm not a dickhead this time. Right. I mean, I am a dickhead, but
What?
that's aside the point. Right, so I used to do display capture, so
Doesn't
when I
matter.
put something
It
over the
doesn't
top of
matter.
the. What? She said what? Right.
It doesn't matter.
In the chamber is. Why do I not have that name highlighted? Jesus Christ. I just
Well, we
realised.
have notes.
Okay.
This
Queen,
bit.
Queen, who is named Elena. Ironically.
How am I spelling Elena? Like E-L-E-N-A?
No.
Yeah, I didn't-
A-L-I-E-N-A.
A-L-I-E-N-A.
Yep. Accompanied by Lord Aiken Baldric.
You just spelled alien with an A on the
Yep,
end.
I did. Accompanied at her side by Lord Aiken
Can't
Baldric,
make fun of it. It's the
who
queen.
you know super fucking well.
Asshole Aiken.
And then, what the fuck have I typed? Jesus Christ. I keep making the mistake of I haven't highlighted the names of
It doesn't matter.
people. Cool. I need to go through and do that actually. The second individual in the chamber is a drow with sort of like long white hair, sort of like rugged-ish looking, with no crown, but known as King Torrell of the Undercity.
How am I
And
spelling Torrell?
Torlyl. Yep.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, but neither do I. And at his side,
That
you
doesn't
see.
spell what you said.
No, it
No, I
doesn't
know it
at
doesn't.
all.
I don't care. It's D&D. I'm allowed.
It's like
Also,
Elena being
Put
Aliena.
it this way,
I
I
wasn't
haven't
listening to
had
that
to
part.
say any of these names out loud. I just typed them and then went, that sounds about right. So
Fair.
reading them and saying them at the same time, I'm like, that might not be correct. However, I'd say the individual stood to the side of the king is not particularly well known to anyone.
Okay. So
You
it's
can,
just a
you can
guy
assume
next
it's the
to the
hand
king.
of the king, but you wouldn't know them well enough, other than maybe Seros. But even then, it's a case of maybe not know by name. Just know by status, if you like. And since you all already added your gold, even though no one actually gave it to you, you all get your gold.
Yep.
You are congratulated by the various individuals in the room. And then, because this is an amazing segue to do anything, walking into the chamber is a large golden dragonborn in full plate armor, being sort of very, what would the word be? Someone who holds like a presence as they walk in a room. And he walks in, and behind him follows a sort of like slightly shorter than him human male with white hair. Reese, if you want to describe your character to whatever degree you'd like.
Oh, I was not prepared for this.
I told you I was going to do it!
No,
I tell
you
every
didn't.
single... No, I did. I swear to God. I'll find the
You
fucking
didn't.
message,
You
motherfucker.
said write a character description, and I'm pretty sure that was it.
I'm
It's
pretty...
fine, I can do it.
Go. While I find the message
Describe
to
your
Seamus.
dude.
I have white hair,
Yep.
sort of mid-length-ish, down to shoulders, a bit wavy, standard, mystical stuff. Dark brown skin, not really dark brown, but like I can't really think how to describe it properly. Less than chocolate, but more than just a tan
Yeah, but
white
what
person.
sort of chocolate? Like, you got white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate? Like, which chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Sorry, I love being an asshole. I'm going to find this message, I swear to God.
Quite rugged skin, clearly been outside a lot.
Can't
Tall,
relate.
slim.
Mm.
Neither can anybody these days.
I don't quite know what else you're expecting, Aaron.
No, that's fair.
That's fine.
Armor and weapons.
I
think-
have a sword and some leather armor.
Guys, you all know what I'm about to say, don't you?
Yeah.
I already...
I've already
However-
marked it down.
The Golden Dragonborn walks in the room and says, "Hello there."
Oh, there.
Oh my God. Right, I've got messages up because I'm trying to find this message
Doesn't
to
matter.
Reese. No, I'm
I'll
getting
find
so
it.
many messages from my dickhead housemates. Kyle's just called me several times, sent me voice messages, said too drunk. How much have you two drank? Liquid. That's not a quantity.
Doesn't matter.
And then Caitlin's Caitlin's trying to send me messages saying she's so pissed we emailed them, but getting none of that across. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so there is a dragonborn. Is he hot?
He's a dragon. Dragons are very hot, especially gold dragons that breathe fucking fire.
No, but like,
That's a shame. That's up to your...
Personal preference.
Yeah.
you know my personal preferences, Aaron.
Hello, I'm
Anything with a pulse.
No, you're pretty much
Yeah, that's kinda
every
right.
woman on earth, and then occasionally a man.
Susan Boyle.
No,
There you go.
might be
then.
the one woman I call it.
I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole. Anyway, he walks into the room and sort of turns off to Aiken for a second and goes, "As promised, I'm sure they'll need help."
Help with
And,
what?
Stabbing
and
Aiken,
sort
maybe?
of like
Zephy does not say that out loud.
Dragonborn looks around you all and goes, "Well, you took up multiple jobs. You'll surely need more hands."
We did take multiple jobs. We just decided not to do any of them until after today.
Moves.
We were like, yeah, we'll take on multiple jobs, but we're going to put them off for a
After the
little bit.
tournament.
Sort of like holds a hand and goes, "My name's Galril. I run the guild, basically." Just don't fucking die. It's that easy. If you ever use your sending
Well,
stone,
you say that.
So yeah, have you met us?
no, actually,
It's
that's
that
exactly
fucking
why I'm
easy.
here. Anyway, basically, your sending stone will go to me. Your teleportation
Cool.
crystal will go to my chambers. That easy.
The chambers that you sleep in?
No,
Or
my
like just your office? I was just checking. I don't want to just teleport into your chambers and you're there with like a hot female dragonborn and
If
you
you
know,
find one, let me
weird
know.
Join in.
Anyway, and he sort of like begins to like hike the sort of shield off his back, and he sort of lays the sword and shield at the doorway, and on the shield you see this sort of like crest of a dragon on the front of it. That of the platinum dragon on the front of his shield. And he lays down his weapons and sort of begins to sort of wander and sort of brush shoulders with Aiken and the Queen. Clearly he's very well known and well respected, and isn't going to get murdered by these people.
I've just realised I just asked if this dragonborn fucks in front of the queen.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Who is just sat there silently watching the whole thing.
Oh dear.
At this point of like a moment of awkward silence, Aiken starts swimming us. Right, well, you won. You've got your gold. I guess you'll be on your way.
Yep.
Celebrations go until midnight. Watching the light keep, you know all that.
Yep. Lived here for 2 years.
Congratulations.
I can just imagine Aiken like trying to usher everybody out the door.
Yeah,
like,
that's essentially what he's
Bye.
doing. He's kind of like pushing, and he's like, "Yeah, you know what to do. Get on your way.
Wait, can
You've
I
got
just
your money."
stand my ground and be like, so like,
Can we
how strong
can we
are
be
you?
Make an athletics check.
inconvenience to him?
I'd like
An
to know just how
inconvenience.
strong he is. And athletics, oh no.
oh no.
10.
I
Strength
have to.
check.
I have to do some maths.
10.
Like no, not quite 30. What are we on now? We're on 20, 22, 20.
Me out of the room.
Like, what would that be? That would be 29.
I got a 10.
Yeah, no. He just sort of like, I forgot how strong Aiken is. So as he sort of like barges into you for a moment and just sort of like tries to get you to leave, it's a very like firm push. And you sort of like hear the rattling as you like trip over a little, and you hear a little laugh come from a dragonborn behind as you are all eventually ushered out of the chamber.
Mhm.
Out of this chamber does lead you back into the undersea, so potions of water breathing are given to you all, and you swim up and to the undercity, where you continue through the grandiose doorway that leads you to the centre of the Evergleam tree. Outside, in the fresh air of the overcity of Elenthius, once again, you all see sort of various... can't think of a better word, like... almost like statues or effigies in a weird way. There are sort of like symbols of the guild and various like heroes and adventurers. There are swords and shield. There are like small children running the streets that are playing with like wooden swords and shields and sort of like bashing against each other. Occasionally you hear one of them like crying and running away going, "Mom!" But that's just Tyler. I love taking the piss out of Tyler. It's way too fun and too easy.
No, Kyle, no!
What's he doing? Wait, Tay? I'm distracted again. Right, past distraction.
I just saw Serpent and Hole jail, so I panicked.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
Nothing surprises me at this point. Alright. So, as you're all going round, you sort of eventually come closer to the guild, and within the sort of outsides, the celebrations for the Moonfeast are essentially clerics of both the Raven Queen and, pardon me, Kalimvor, the goddess of death and the lord... goddess of death and the lord of the dead. One essentially acts almost like a ferryman to the other, if you like. And their clerics from the cathedral are sort of going around and telling of heroic deeds that happened throughout the year, and especially of those who haven't either yet returned to the guild or are known to be dead. And it's essentially just a retelling of their heroics for several hours. Flowers are eventually laid around the evergleam tree in the entrance to the guild. People come and make some small offerings of gold and such to a collection point, if you like, outside of the guild. And eventually midnight begins to roll around and everyone begins to gather at the base of the tree and sort of like look up into the mountains. And for those who have lived in the city for a decent length of time, you'll know there's sort of like a strange spot between two peaks that tends to light with almost like, from this angle, almost like a Bunsen burner type flame of pure white. And everyone's sort of sat around and waiting. But then the same gold dragonborn passes you once more and goes, well, you want a better view this time, I suppose? Come on. And he begins to like lead you all through the streets into the old keep of the guild and up onto its highest roof, where the small-ish, if you like, sort of remnants of the guild, especially like Irost and Titan, who is scaring off a lot of new adventurers. This giant black dire wolf, essentially.
I'm gonna pat.
He's a very tame wolf.
I was gonna say he's like scaring off like adventures, and I'm just there like.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
adopting
did we
the
leave
wolf?
Tubbs behind?
Tubbs is at
has
your
got
house.
to be. Is there time
I
for me to
completely-
run to get Tubbs?
You know what?
Or what is Tubbs?
The
I
bear.
thought
Tubbs
Reese
is
had
our
left.
bear
I can't
cub.
see Reese at all.
You can't. I'm downstairs. I'm making dinner.
Are you taking the piss?
No, but I have my headphones on. You can still hear me. I can still hear you. I just can't see
I'm
you.
gonna kill him.
I only got back at 10 to 6, and I can hear you. I am
That's kind of
participating.
fair. Oh my god, Reese.
I'm participating.
Oh dear. Oh, anyway,
Present everything
What
for
is
body.
this stream?
a mess. But you know, here's whatever. Oh,
Tubbs
wait,
is the
Tay,
pet
you
bear.
Tay, you don't know about Tubbs. No, Tubbs is a baby bear. He's not like a rideable, you know, fucking grizzly bear. He's a
That bear's
pug.
really rideable.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously.
Have you never met Trinket?
No, actually.
Obviously not.
Yeah,
Because no one other than me and you watches Critical Role. I actually can't believe that Reese was just like, yeah, I'm out. My hair looks like shit. It's too
What?
warm
I
in this
wasn't
room.
out.
I mean,
You were
that's
out.
fine. I'll say for the sake of brevity, you do eventually manage to get Tubbs and attempt to escort a bear running full pace through the streets
He's
at night.
too big for me to pick up now, right?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You sort of like eventually run back, and as you're coming onto the roof, you get this like faint like growling sound as you come up the stairs from Titan. But you do eventually come onto the roof with all your friends, and you all begin to like watch over. You can see now there are a fair amount of individuals within the guild still. The group that had previously been in the arena that got their shit royally rocked.
Oh, the group with the Goliath?
Yes. The Goliath currently stands sort
Yeah.
of at the back, drink in hand, not talking to anyone.
That's fair.
While the rest are all sort of like nursing wounds and sort of like going round each other, distributing, like healing in any way, if you like. But eventually midnight rolls around and you see sort of like up in the air next to you, one of the individuals within the guild begins to sort of trace arcane sigils and puts a clock that just sort of like counts backwards from like 30, almost like countdown. And it comes round and you're waiting and waiting and you're all watching. And then all of a sudden, a little white flame peeks up over the mountains.
Oh, good. I can tell Theo it lit, and I go to reach my sending stone.
Okay. At this point, you're all hearing like a very heavy, oh, thank fuck. It is not a good thing for that mountain not to be lit.
I make sure to reach for the sending stone on my right side so that I know it's the one for Theo.
Okay.
Because Theo is always right.
Okay. Amazing.
So it stays lit for like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody put it this way: somebody has to light it in the first place. So
Yeah, I know. I'm just
there
saying,
are
so it
people
stays
there.
lit.
Yeah.
Okay, I pull out the sending stone for Theo, and I go, "Hey, Theo, the light lit, so nothing to worry about there." I don't know how many words that was.
11.
11. Okay. Well, anyway, we won the tournament. Okie dokie. Love you lots. Bye bye.
You have one more word.
Tubs.
Mwah.
Fucking hell. A few moments later, you get a reply back of a very, once again, exhausted sounding Theoden, who replies to the very end, like, "Thank every god in being. It's not going well. Suppose at least it might calm down. Alright, see you soon." And that's it.
He said see me soon. Does that mean soon or like kind of soon?
Might mean your mother soon, you never know.
Well, if it
Very
means
cryptic motherfucker.
why would he say see you before if it was that one? See
know.
you soon just kind of means he's coming back, but like clearly he's probably not coming back for a little while.
Maybe he is. You don't know. Okay. So, regardless of that, eventually everybody within the guild sort of goes about their own ways, and after the beacon lighting, a lot of people tend to like call it a day, if you like. You have chambers within the guild, you have chambers in your homes, wherever you would like to go and sleep. Anything you guys want to do before then? Conversations you want to have? You have a new member.
What? Let's do some
What,
icebreaking
20?
games.
We should play 20 questions.
We
Yeah.
should play 20
Oh my God.
questions!
Shall I just leave? Go for it.
I don't even know what they are. I'm like,
Who wants to go first? I've got questions for everybody, so I will.
Go. I mean, if you've got enough, if you've got enough questions
For
to
the sake of this,
play
then,
20 questions
you are
multiple
all-
times.
Plenty of questions.
For the sake of this, then, you are all retiring yourselves to the glass you're in, because the guild will kick you out.
That's,
Including me.
that's fair.
If you're going
Yes.
with your new group.
You're coming
yes.
to our usual.
Woohoo!
The usual.
whatever.
Whatever. Okay. Question number 1 is for the new guy. What the fuck is your name?
Durza.
Okay. Does anybody want to go next?
Oh, shit. Hang on.
I'm waiting for Matt to like pull out a binder and be like, "I have questions." I'm
I
waiting
just
for
dropped my
one day
stylus
when
on the
someone
floor.
does that, and I just get to load them for like 2
Well,
hours.
here's my list of questions.
No. Well, hello there.
Hey.
Okay.
But
Question
But wait, if we're
number.
going to Glassjaw, can I buy him a pint?
Of course you
Yeah,
can.
you do.
1 silver.
Nice.
We have not been paying for drinks this entire time.
No, you haven't.
Just put it on the tab. Speaking of drinks, are you okay with
Wait,
drinking
can I
at
do that?
unreasonable hours in the morning like we did last time? Because didn't we have a couple of pints at like 10 a.m. or something before the tournament?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah,
the
that was
spot
in
where
the fighting ring. That wasn't even in the bar. That was.
Yeah, because you.
We
Well, no,
just have
this-
drinks everywhere.
Right. So, for context, the fighting pits where you went the night before you had the tournament is the same pub you constantly go to. The fighting pits
fighting
are just
pits are our
below. It's like
usual.
a cellar.
Wait, are there fights on tonight?
No. Not this way.
Can we
nothing,
organise our
Okay.
own fights?
Nothing is on today.
Start a brawl.
You could hit each other.
I just punched Seros in the arm to see if he retaliates.
Oh no.
Chromatic
Shall we get
orb.
kicked out of
Wait. I think my fists actually do damage because strength.
No, unless you're
No,
actually
no.
trying, which you're not.
I'm gonna actively try.
No, you're not.
Okay. Question 2. Arwen, what the fuck is up with you and the guild?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
This has been a question for a while.
Is there
Ever
any
since-
drink I can help myself to before I go delving into this?
Sure.
Right.
Like
We
I
like
have
to
had-
drink with our.
drinking songs exist in this universe, or have we just introduced them?
Instead of
I
a
think
sea
drinking
shanty,
songs
we just
exist
have
everywhere.
drinking songs.
Yeah, so no, I was part of the guild for quite a while, taking, odd jobs, mixed between monster hunting and bounty hunting. And just because there was a relatively well-paid job going, I was a bodyguard for some noble. And I heard I was away from her for a little while, and then I heard some smashing, and came in to find that some dude just dressed all in black had stolen a bunch of her stuff, and had killed her whilst trying to make her escape. And of course, I go to find out, see if she's okay. I can't tell whether she's actually, is she injured or she's dead at the time. And of course, that's when the guards find me and thinking, oh, there's a person over this person's body. They must have done it.
Yeah.
So.
I buy Arwen a drink after that one. You said 1 silver for that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm muted because I'm typing and I don't want to hear click, clack, click, clack.
Oh, I need to
Click,
take
click,
a
clack.
silver off myself, don't I, as well?
Okay.
So yeah, let's just say after that, the guild didn't really want to have anything to do with me. And then obviously I got locked up in prison, and then you know the rest.
And we met you.
Is
Yeah.
there a way to clear Arwen's name?
I think we kind of did with
You
the whole.
it's essentially like a presidential
thing.
pardon.
Yeah, but that
Hmm.
means the original killer's still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
true.
like it's the same logic as like you got pardoned for stealing the beacon because you brought it back, but there's still an assumption that you did it in the first place.
Hmm.
You haven't necessarily cleared your name of it, you've just cleared it from your records. If you do something that is a massive help to any of the dynasties within the city, they can offer a certain level of pardon. But yeah, essentially that's the level of freedom you've got. People still assume you've done it because you can't prove otherwise, but right now I think Owen did say last session they have found the body of who they believe to be Valen.
But we all know that that's false. Because Aiken was stood right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else have questions, or should I just keep going until you guys come up with something?
What's the biggest thing you've killed?
What?
Probably the fucking dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be the dragon.
What does Blade Singer do?
That's actually a fair question.
Ha, that was
Reese,
fair.
what
That's
does your
fair.
ass do? Or like,
It makes me quite fast.
we'll rephrase it as what do you do?
You sneaky boy.
With- I'll point out at this point you have noticed that what is it?
Oh no. I
Durza?
can't look at chat.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, taste sympathy, Shan, love it. Durza is carrying like a rather like ornate looking longsword. That appears to be like slightly lighter than steel with sort of like a pearlescence of blue and sort of like flecks of white throughout. The only thing you would see similar is probably just mithril. It's not too uncommon, but it's uncommon enough that it's a pain in the ass to get. most people have seen it but can't own it, if that makes sense. So it's a very nice sword.
Oof.
Yeah, and my question. I forgot about that. What I do. Wait, what was the question?
What's
do
Blade
you
What's
do?
a blade singer?
Yeah.
Um,
Here's a question: Did Reese read through all the shit I
So-
wrote last night?
Sing
really know
swords
how
out
to
of his mouth.
explain it.
Okay.
Sadly, not.
I will explain it because it makes Reese's life easier to hear it instead of spending all the time reading it as well. Blade Singers are essentially an ancient order of elven wizards out of a southern, what is now ruin, that used to be sort of a bastion similar to the Citadel or to the Guild. Why the Caitlin? Piss up. Draw more emotes. Fuck you. Do what you want. Fucking hell. I can see it 'cause it's right there. Hang on, let me change documents. There we go. Alright. Essentially, Blade Singers were a group of ancient elves who lived out of a place called Tirith Mai, which is very similar to the Citadel in a lot of ways. Blade Singers were basically just elves who adapted magic to enhance their ability in combat, making them faster, harder to hit, and more easily being the sort of like mindset for combat. In terms of gameplay, it gives them a higher AC, higher movement speed, and a better ability to concentrate on spells, all equal to his intelligence mod. In terms of what Reese is actually doing, he is searching for the final of the original Blade Singers. Whoops.
Oh, I could have answered that bit.
Ah, okay then. Did you read the bit where
I
there
did
were? Did you read the bit where there
I
were
read it
7
all.
of them? Oh, you read it.
I read it
Fucking,
all.
why am I doing this?
Well, I only read
Gotta
it
go
once.
fast.
I'm gonna
and
open
it was
my
a
window, give
long
me a sec.
time
Keep
ago.
talking.
Yeah. I don't know what he wants me to keep talking
I
about.
don't know what he's doing.
I am.
Opening his window, I think.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So I am searching for, basically a dead man and a dead man's tomb. One of the
Oh,
original
cool. We've
Blade
met
Singers.
plenty of those.
Yeah.
We've made plenty of those as well.
We've made plenty of those.
Yeah, he was an original Blade Singer, and he wasn't present at the ruins that Aaron was describing. And that's my current occupation.
Cool. Question for everybody. What's everybody's favourite food? It's 20 questions. I'm allowed to ask
You're
whatever I
the
want.
only one that actually
Stewed
thought
sea
of this.
prunes, if anybody gets the reference.
I don't.
I do.
What's the reference?
It's an Avatar reference with the water tribes.
You fucking weebs. I'm joking. They probably got that reference, and so did Caitlin. I just fucking didn't.
Yeah, favourite foods.
Can't go wrong.
Caitlin's like chicken nuggies. Oh yeah, Tay got it.
Just KFC.
Amazing.
I love that nobody else
We-
is answering. Zephy's
Oh my
like,
god,
you
what's
know
your
what?
favourite
I said- I said
food?
chicken.
You know what?
Underwater
The only one that
KFC.
You know what my favourite food is? Beans on Weetabix.
Hey.
Die.
Please don't.
I bet Kyle would eat that. Kyle's a minger. You
Also,
dirty.
quick question. I'm not sure. Are elves vegetarian or do they eat meat?
I don't
Can be
suppose
either.
it matters, yeah.
Stunning.
I'd say that's more of like a druid thing.
Chicken then. Always chicken.
The medieval KFC.
Medieval KFC, hell yeah.
Arcadia fried chicken.
Saros,
That's
Did you
AFC, that's
find-
close enough.
did you find out whether or not one of your ancestors fucked a
Fucking
dragon
hell.
turtle? I need to know.
Reese, context, Tyler's bloodline gets its power from the blood of a dragon turtle, so...
I also have a pet
Sick.
dragon turtle.
Yeah, there is also a gigantic-ass dragon turtle
not
just
really a
chilling in the
pet.
undersea.
He basically is.
He's he's not.
I
a
rode
pet.
him into the
He's
city.
a lord in his own
You rode
right.
him, did you?
Jesus Christ. We're not making this better.
No, I did not find out.
Okay.
Amazing.
That's all I wanted to know. You need to ask him next time you speak to him, please.
I'm gonna
No.
kill you all. Suddenly, a meteor comes through the top of the tavern and you all die. Right.
Yay, game over.
Wait, what the fuck? We've been doing this shit for 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
You gave me 20 questions.
It really is.
And I'm the only one asking questions.
Then ask them, woman.
Okay. Okay, so you have a girlfriend, right?
I do. That sounded so weird.
I do. It reminded me of
Girlfriend have I?
Yeah, it reminded me of Yoda. Oh, girlfriend I have. I can't do a fucking Yoda voice, that was pathetic. Tyler, do the Jar Jar Binks
Feisty one,
voice.
you are.
That's what it
No.
reminds me of.
I was just gonna say, tell us
Wait, when
about
does-
her.
Hang on, I need to look something up for the sake of me and Tyler, so I'm gonna be like out for a sec.
Yeah, so we call her Ava for short. So she ended up viewing a lot of my gladiator matches back in the day,
Ooh.
and then we got
He was
talking.
like full on lean
you know.
like this.
Zeffy wants the gossip.
I want all of the gossip.
So she used to come to like every fight, and she'd like be there cheering me on and stuff. And then
Aw.
we were like, yeah, why not? So
That's
why
the sword I'd
not?
like to get impaled by.
Oh, come on. I really shouldn't be looking shit up that has trailers while I'm literally streaming audio. I was trying to look up the Lego Skywalker saga because it's cool. But anyway, so any more questions between the lot of you?
when do we get to
Ow.
meet Zeffy's other mum?
When you
You
die?
have multiple mums.
I haven't met her yet, technically.
Zeffy's. Oh yeah, actually, Reese's
Yeah.
character is new and asked a question. Do you have multiple mums?
Technically.
How do you
Yeah.
technically have multiple mums?
So basically, my I'm just gonna Radiant Soul real quick in the middle of the bar.
Did you use it in the tournament hall? Okay. Then
So
you
I
watch
can Radiant
as
Soul.
Zephyr begins to like shimmer with this sort of like very faint radiant light. The eyes sort of like turn white for a moment, and these two incorporeal wings just pop out of the back. These two large feathered wings just start like beating slowly in place.
I'm not entirely human.
Oh, sick.
She's a demigod.
So, my real mother is a goddess. The goddess of love and beauty.
Okay.
And
Yes, queen.
I've never met my father. I don't know who he is. And he probably doesn't know who the fuck I am. So, but I was gifted to my human mother when she had a miscarriage.
Sick. Okay,
So-
that makes sense.
Okay.
I have two mothers and a father somewhere out there, and a father figure who is also my trainer. And there's probably a second mother figure who was my best friend's mother. So I have plenty of parental figures.
Happy for you.
Caitlin's just randomly quoting Star Wars on me, except fucking it up. She's like, I am your father. Now, clubbing each on steel toe caps. Sorry, I'm chilling with chat at this point. This is fun. I enjoy this. Alright, so.
I love that
Eventually.
Tate's just straight up like, I am simping for Shannon, for Shannon's character.
Tay would actually love Shan's character.
She's hot, what can I say?
Hey,
That's fair.
sleep with Shan's character.
So would Shannon. Let's be
It's not
completely
even
honest.
wrong.
It is what it is.
Oh,
It is what it is.
Oh, Tay, I've missed you. Alright, so,
I think that's it for questions.
okay.
I don't think I have any
You
more.
all eventually, wherever you decide to sleep, Reese, if you're downstairs again, I will kick you in the nuts. Yeah, I can hear the like.
That
I
did
can-
really robotic.
Yeah, he has like a bit of a shitty connection. He's like, and he's like, fuck. I'm waiting for him just to cut out and completely fuck up. I like how we're constantly going to have this little box on stream that just says Durza or Reese in it. That's just fucking empty because he's got like a background that weirdly matches the gradient.
It does, doesn't it?
does.
Yeah.
I love this new layout. Kyle, you can't just call people a slag. Please check Kyle's messages. Oh, fucking hell.
Taylor's
All
a
right.
simp for
Where
me.
is that? Where is everyone's? Fucking, I'm gonna kill you.
Right, we're going to bed now, I guess.
I'm not listening to voice messages. He's gonna say a bad word. Right.
Okay, we're heading.
Where-
we're
right.
heading home.
Just out of
And then meet up,
curiosity,
like the next morning.
where is everyone staying? I know, for example, Saros and Akask and Zephy, but in terms of the other two who can either go to the guild or presumably Zephy or an inn.
I was gonna
Wasn't
say.
Armin crashing with Zephyr?
Oh,
Yeah, I
was
was crashing
crashing
with
with
Zephy last
Zephy.
time, yeah. And that just so happened to perfectly align our schedules so that only one of us would be in the house at once.
All right. So, nobody
So-
gets charged for anywhere they sleep because they either own it or they're allowed. So, regardless of that, you
I don't
wake up
own the
on
house,
first-
I just let people in.
That's very true, actually.
I just literally open the door. I'm like, yeah, go and sleep in my house. I don't mind.
Sleep in my house. It's not at all your house. Except
Yes.
she didn't notice a little silver wire set across the door that triggers Theoden every fucking time. I'm joking. There's no silver wire.
No, I think it'd be really funny if there was.
I did think about it.
Theoden's just there, like,
Because
imagine how many
alarm
times
is a
Tubbs
paladin
would like
spell.
walk over it though by accident.
He's like, someone's in the house. Oh, fuck, we have a
Nice.
fucking bear.
in there.
Alright, so. It is now the 1st of Nightall, which is the drawing down is what the month is known as, and it is essentially the lead up to deep winter, and beginning of when it starts to feel very very cold in the
Yes,
areas
very
surrounding. I
Very
know, I'm
snow.
good. It's been snowing here, and I hate it. It's so fucking
very
cold.
You hate
No,
it.
very ice.
I
You don't
like
the
right.
house.
I like it to look at, but because my parents are out in the shed all day, the heating isn't on, so it's really fucking cold.
Just turn the heating on.
Yeah, but then I turn it on too warm because my PC goes, and it's a whole thing. Either way, what business are we getting done today? Because I believe several of you actually have shit to do with a magic shop.
Yes, I want to go pay for the rest of my belt.
Okay, you owe
I have the money for
1500
that.
on that?
15. Yeah, I've written it down. I owe 1500.
Okay. Belt of Dwarven Kind is yours.
Yes.
Did I order something other than my amulet?
You
Braces.
you asked about
Yeah.
braces, and I think you paid 500 of 4,000 to get like to essentially say like I'll come back and pay it. Once you pay half of it, she'll actually start doing it. Because you know it costs a lot of money to make shit.
Yeah, I think you put a deposit down on it.
I think you paid the same as Champagne. I think it was 500, and it's 4,000 to get them actually made.
Okay, I don't actually know what Belt of Dormankind does. I
I'll
just saw
go
a belt
pay
and I
for
wanted it.
Show him my deposit.
Okay, so it's 1,500 for the rest of that,
Uh-huh.
and the gauntlets will be done in. It would be. I believe it's like 6 weeks in game. So essentially, like
Wait,
middle of deep winter is when they'll actually be finished for. It takes time to make magic items.
Aaron.
Hello.
Fair.
Quick question. I forgot that Belt
Yes.
of Dormankind does this. Am I capable of growing a
No.
beard? Okay.
No, Belt of Dwarven Kind, if you're capable of growing a beard, you grow one. It's kind of cool.
Or you have a 50% chance of growing one.
Yeah, you basically roll each morning to see if you wake up with more of a beard. But
And
no,
then my brain
I'm
just
pretty
went,
sure.
wait, no, am I capable?
I'm pretty
I
sure it
don't
just
wanna be-
applies to like male characters. I'm not really sure. That would be my assumption. But anyway, you have Belt of Dwarven Kind. Your con is up by
Yeah.
2, and you're basically.
I have to attune
invincible.
to it first, but
You do, but you've got time in the day if you
I've
wish
got time to do that.
All right. Tyler puts the rest on his braces. The rest of you are all good. You've got your gold. You've got your belongings.
Can we go fight something now?
You have several jobs.
Let's go.
Where do you want to go? You've got Goldshore
I'll
mainly.
fight Seros if he wants to fight.
No, not you, because you're just me.
Actually, I kind of want to see what would happen if, like, Saros and I keep checking the Twitch for your
They
name.
give me a future tournament arc.
Mm.
I kind of want to see what would happen if Saracen does a fight, because it's kind of like one's harder to hit with a sword, but the other can definitely cast a lot like higher level shit. It'd be interesting. Anyway,
Okay, but I want to hit Seros with a sword.
No.
tough.
That's Shannon
So-
talking, not Zephy.
I know it is. Shut the fuck up.
Just say it.
I know. All right. So you have 2 jobs in Goldshore, and Reese, the job that you've got in terms of tracking down the last of the Blade Singers is which way would it be? Never Eat Shredded west of Goldshore within the mountains. There is believed to be an ancient sanctuary somewhere in there that is said to be the last known location that individual was heading to. So all of your shit does kind of reside up there. No, that was not by design.
Seems like it was fine.
It was not by design. Alright. So, for the sake of brevity, you are on open roads heading towards... Oh, sure. So...
There was that job with the cult that was like in the central continent.
Central
We're
continent?
not joining another cult.
You
in
have a
Twin
cult
Hunt.
thing?
Yeah, in Twin Hunt.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like most of our jobs are in Goldshore, but then there's this one job with a cult that's gone missing,
No, I
and
do
we're all
actually-
just kind of like, eh.
I do actually have that. I used to assume you're going to Goldshore because it's Kriv.
Yeah,
In all honesty.
no, it's
Wait,
absolutely because
Tay,
I want
if you're in chat, Kriv,
Crib's
motherfucker!
back!
Yeah, boy. Alright. Okay. So, to put it simply, your 2 days go uneventfully. Yes, I am rolling dice, be afraid.
Yeah,
That's
I
fair.
heard the dice
Alright.
roll. I was like,
So, the 2 days you travel for go uneventfully. You eventually arrive in Goldshore, where I will see if I have... I don't remember what I've written where now. This is becoming a problem. Goldshore. No, it's in my other document. It is in... a million documents, apparently. Some like towns. There we go. So. Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Goldshore is essentially a heavily dynasty-influenced port town. It deals in a lot of the tradings towards Merengroth, saving going around the entirety of the Barrister Alps. There's a rather large trading post, essentially on the main road that leads to the docks. There are various dockyards, and currently there are guards stood, like, as you're wandering the town and sort of, like, getting a feel for things, you do notice there are several guards stood on the western side of town, just sort of, like, blocking off a path that continues further up to what looks like more dockyards, etc. So you've got that, or you've got Saving Kriv, which is east, and essentially an orc encampment. So, pick your poison.
Saving Crib.
I knew you'd pick that.
yeah, to be fair, I do like Crib.
Okay, so whoever's leading the way in an attempt to find this orc encampment, make a survival check.
I'm
I'm
I
gonna,
mean, I've got
I'm gonna
plus 7
assume that.
survival. Yeah.
Actually, Reese, what's your survival skill? I don't know if you took proficiency in it because it'd be something. Oh wait, no, survival's a wisdom.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Okay.
not particularly high.
Never mind then. I'm trying to think.
Right.
Because obviously
Yeah,
Reese's
it's
character
plus
is.
1.
Okay, right,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. No. Owen, take it. Come on, roll well.
Oh,
Oh my god, really?
That's a
Oh.
good start to the day.
Again? Seriously?
is that like the first roll of the game?
It's yet again a case of Arwen going, stand back,
I'm
guys.
good at
I've
this."
got this, and trips over her own feet.
So I'm gonna make an assumption that that was not the best roll. So.
Got a 1.
Oh.
I could
You
have rolled
guys- Get
I could have
lost.
rolled a maximum of 27 and I got 8.
Oh my god. You literally got the lowest you could get. That's harsh. Alright, so. While you spent the majority of the second day travelling and you think it'll probably only be a few hours into the woods, you get to the point of like being on nearing 9 hours travelling, you're just now like, shit. And like, we've fucked up. Why? And you're just now in the middle of the woods about 2-3 hours from town. You can choose to make a camp or continue pushing on in an attempt to find the encampment.
Do we have a map?
Not
We-
of this area.
not
You
of
have
the
a
area.
world map. Or
And say if we had a
continent
map, it would just be a case of Arwen reading it upside down.
Yeah.
I feel like we should make a camp.
Okay.
They might come to us.
Fair play. So,
We should like build a giant bonfire, especially. And
Start making a lot of loud noise.
Yeah.
it's not a
It's like
bad
pay
strategy.
attention to us.
Alright, so. Setting down for the night.
Mhm.
Are you doing watches? / who's taking them?
I feel like we should do watches.
Okay, so Seros and who first? Because
I'll do
someone's
it.
going to keep it. Okay, Seros and Nikes first. Then,
I'll do second watch.
okay. That leaves third to Durza and Arwen. God, I need to get... Putting one more name in there has completely thrown me off. Alright, so first off, Hannah, tie perception checks.
19.
19.
Second. 8.
Seros, you're watching on as, after a very long day of trudging through the wilderness, Akesh just begins to, like, doze off slightly against a tree.
Can I, like, throw, like, a pebble at her to wake him?
Make a dexterity check for me, just to see how well you can aim that shit. I did actually see once somebody used, like, the catapult spell for this sort of shit. It nearly
no.
killed the individual it hit.
Oh my
17.
Oh
17?
no.
Yeah. Alright. Fuck's sake. Okay, so you just feel this, like, throw and then, like, a sort of, like, knock into your sort of, like, temple area, and you just wake up for a second, like, that seems unnecessary. Alright.
Very rude.
Very rude. You're supposed to be keeping watch.
As you
You're
are both
sleeping.
awoken, and Ceres, you are looking sort of almost like round a tree and past where a cask is, you do notice, skirting
Don't
through
like
the
that.
bushes, vaguely humanoid shapes.
Is this what I noticed?
Yes.
Could throw a pebble at them.
Let's do it. I'll throw a pebble at him.
It's gonna turn out to be Spiro.
You gotta go get a Pokeball, fucking hell.
If you're Pidgey.
Alright,
I'm
very
going to point these out to Akesh.
Okay.
Like, shall we work the others?
We can do. Unless we want to die. How many did you say I saw?
Hard to make out, maybe 2 or 3.
Okay, yeah, we should probably wait the others.
Yeah.
Like, guys.
Wait, Zephys, he seems like the grumpy one to do. You might scare them off.
Zephy, there might be combat. And she was like wide awake just instantly.
Like dead asleep
It
properly.
does take you a
into,
decent
like,
amount of
a
time to get
dream.
your armor back on. It's not necessarily the quietest of things if that's what you're doing.
I thought Zephy would sleep in it, to be
I was
fair.
gonna say.
If you want to take
planning on
exhaustion, you
sleeping in
can.
the- Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, you can't wear armor while you sleep. You take exhaustion for that shit.
Zephy is like fully asleep at this point, like a little bit of snoring.
Okay.
So it'll take more than just a Zephy get up to wake her.
I'll throw a pebble at her.
Go for
I'm
it.
just gonna say, for the sake of it, yeah, a pebble hitting you while you sleep is gonna fucking wake you up. So
That depends if it hits me. Go
it
for
does.
it.
You're not a moving target. It's like a 2-foot throw.
I don't care. He can try
Even
and
Mia
hit
could
me.
make that fucking throw.
Mia tried to throw something at me earlier and she missed, so
That's a you problem.
I was less than
Alright.
5 feet away from her.
So
A little bit embarrassing, but
I'm trying to find something real quick. You'll have to give me a sec. Oh shit, I'm looking for the wrong thing. That would help. Alright. So, Zeph, you are awoken. and the rest of the group are. I'm assuming you're waking everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Passive perception on Arwen, you do notice as you wake up, there are like several figures sort of like in the direction that Sarah said they were going. You see a group going back the opposite way of around the same size.
What as in one lot's
a-
coming towards, one lot's going away.
As in the same lot that probably went coming back. You're unsure whether they've spotted your group or not.
Can I use my cloak and try and get a bit of closer look to see what they're up to?
Yeah, so make a stealth check for me. First off.
Here we go, lads. Another one coming up.
If it's a 1, this is going to be great.
It's not.
Is it a
Is
2?
it a 2?
20 total.
Hey!
20, okay.
And that was a mid-roll for me as well.
So, you manage to sort of like sneak alongside for a second, and you're sort of like low in the bushes next to them, and the sort of leaf-like shape of the mantle helps to keep you covered. So make a... Are you trying to track them, or just watch where they go?
Just watching what, yeah, just kind of observing
Perception
them.
then. For me, please.
Hey. 21.
21.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got the big scores coming in.
As the rest of you eventually manage to gather your gear and sort of like continue on, if you haven't already taken a long rest, actually, I'm just going to point out, do that. I just kind of assumed you all had because it's been days between doing stuff. All right, so you eventually follow on until you see this like faint sort of flicker of torchlight, sort of probably.
Tell me we're not stealthing.
15,
'cause
20
I really
foot?
don't want to roll a stealth roll.
I mean, with Arwen leading and you guys following, I'll say for the sake of it, you're far enough away where you can.
Slight clank of my armor is like
you can
hidden.
sort of like keep up, and not be immediately seen. It's relatively early into the first watch, so it's only just coming to the point of like true dusk, if you like. Light is now beginning to fade. So just give me 2 seconds. Eventually, seeing these sort of lights at the top of various towers, whoever's leading, so Arwen, actually make another perception check for me.
It's 19.
19, okay. You notice, and at this point I'm just going to get on Discord, everyone. Found your virtual tabletop. Alright. Everyone see Discord?
Yeah.
One way or another. Actually, 2 seconds.
Where's Crib?
Sorry, I'm just getting stream caught up real quick. Alright, so in terms of people you can see, sorry, I'm just trying to find something. There we go. In terms of what you can see these 2 torchlights above, and you can see the orcs that guard them, and with that, probably this other orc, and you can safely assume, you know, things behind. I'll move it to there so you can't explicitly count. Alright, so I'll say at this point you're probably around 100, maybe 150, 200 foot back. Are you approaching stealthily, or are you just straight up guns blazing this shit?
Stealth.
I think, yeah, I'm going to try and
Yeah.
stealth up.
Alright, everyone make a stealth roll. Shan, disadvantage. Look at everyone's new minis. Look how pretty they are.
Oh,
Hi,
why
Ty,
would you
I'm
roll
so
me that when I
jealous.
Oh,
can't use it?
26.
Okay,
Nice.
26. Shan?
Let me check what my bonus is, if the fucking thing would move. Yeah, that's an 11.
That's not too bad, to be fair, with disadvantage and being a paladin. That's not the worst.
I still hate the fact that that's the one time I'm going to roll a
Okay.
natural 20 this campaign and I can't use it.
Oh. All right. So you are saved by a cask as the armor begins to like clank around for a moment. The cask sort of like slows you and allows you to continue much more stealthily. So Reese, what you got?
16.
Okay, pretty decent. Matt.
I got the same.
Okay, and Ty.
15.
15. Okay. Orcs are not that. What would the word be? Competent, probably.
Me.
Good.
They're not the best of guards. So, with that, you manage. I'll say. You can see now as you're approaching. I take it. Are you all going behind like this sort of
Yeah.
turn tree here?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, Reese, can you see Discord?
No, I can't. I'm solving that issue now.
Do you have the
Okay.
stream open?
I was going to say you can do it on stream, but you'll have a delay.
No, I don't have the stream open.
I'm going to say maybe don't put any.
Okay, I can see it now. Solved it.
Fucking mute your shit on Discord.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
I
that's
had to
scary.
do it on my phone.
All right.
Problem solved.
Okay, sweet. All good. So, as you can all now see, you're beginning to sort of like move up to this log here, and you are relatively certain you're hidden. You are, most of you, within range for your attacks if you want to take them. Or you can roll again to get further round. This area up here is potentially climbable to come around the side, or you can try and go against the spikes of the front gate. Or again, this side around here you can potentially climb. So,
Okay.
who's up?
I could get that to move out.
You can certainly try.
It could be a waste.
I'm just thinking. There's
Well,
three.
yeah.
There's 3 guards.
You don't know how big of a fight it'll be, Reese. So just maybe
Yeah, I was
chill.
gonna say. Let's
Yeah, I
let's
know.
strategize.
Yeah,
there.
you
You've got
are
three-
probably
you've got
our
3 on the
squishiest
walls.
member.
Yeah. If we can try and take out all 3 guards, or all 3 lookouts at once, kind of stealthily, we should be able to get advantage on the rest. So it depends if we want to get. Because I mean, I think everyone else has got ranged magic, which I assume makes noise.
Magic itself, it depends what you're casting. If you're casting like a firebolt, not necessarily.
Any
Chromatic,
kind of like thunder is.
yeah, like a lightning bolt and a fireball, they might cause noise. I'll say things like chromatic orb probably won't cause that much if you were to choose something like poison.
I'm no help if we want to be going from a distance.
Yeah,
I've got nothing ranged.
I think Reese is primarily spec'd into like mind-based shit as well.
Yeah.
You could, in
It's
theory,
not-
attack with. You could, in theory, if you wanted to, 2 people attack the same target. But
I can probably get away with Bane.
Did you say these are just normal orcs, Darren?
don't be fucking looking shit up.
I'm not looking.
All right, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
All
You
right.
didn't specify what type of orcs
Yes,
they were.
they are
so
just
I
normal
assume-
orcs that you can see.
I'm wondering. I could
You've got
attempt.
2 on this tower here. And
Yeah,
you've got
and there's
1 on the lower.
one on the
so
other. I was thinking maybe if I take out the one on the right tower, the other 2 might not notice.
can certainly try.
What
I
if we
could
did it
take out the
simultaneously?
2
So,
with the twin spell chromatic orb.
Oh, that's a good point. You can twin spells. If you twin, yeah, that could work.
Yeah, if you want to twin to the 2 closer ones.
For the sake of like general knowledge, orcs aren't you've fought orcs before. They're not necessarily the heartiest of creatures. They're not easy to kill by any means, but they're also not amazingly hard.
Massively difficult.
I'm wondering if we want
I'd also like to point out, just for the sake of it, if someone were to hit an orc and then Arwen were to hit with an arrow, Arwen will do more damage, even if it's like the same turn. So if you want to pair up, maybe on the right hand side,
I
that's
could
an
do
Yeah, that's what I
Bane,
was
'cause I can do
thinking
that on
of.
up to 3 creatures.
Bane doesn't affect their ability unless you're doing saving throws. If you're doing attack rolls, it doesn't do anything, unfortunately. It's their attack rolls and saving throws that get a negative. I'm gonna get some dice because I know how this shit's gonna go.
No, the only one that wouldn't make noise is probably heat metal.
It depends. If somebody
We've got-
starts, I'll say for the sake of it, you'll notice that they're wearing hide armor. There's a battle axe on their back, but if you start putting burning metal against something's skin,
Yeah, they're
might-
gonna start
They're
screaming.
gonna know, yeah.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
There we go. It looks like everything's back up. Sorry. So,
Yeah.
continuing on with plans, I'm gonna get dice out while you guys do that.
Yeah, I think if we try and split between the two, so we get 2 people attacking the ones closest to us with like AoE spells, which can hit both, and then me and one other person try and take out the one further away.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
be
probably
no
our
help because, like I say,
best
I have to get
chance.
close to be able to do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
do you
and none
have-
of my-
do
The
you have
best thing
blast
I've got is
preps?
Bane.
I do, but I like my smite slots.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah, that's fair.
ooh. Unless I cast Invis on myself.
Invis could help you sneak closer, but again, once you use something, it will go.
Unless
Because
you,
it's
if you
not
wanted
greater,
to try and
unfortunately.
cast
Because it
Invis,
says it can last for an hour.
It lasts for an hour as long as you don't
Cast anything else.
do
How ab-
something, essentially.
what
If you
about?
cast or attack or anything like that, Invis will drop. But it could let you get behind something and
Yeah, I
stab
was
it with
gonna say
advantage.
try and
If
climb
you
up
are
the
stealthy enough.
try to climb up the bit at the top and then stab one of them in the back, whilst
That could work.
I shoot the one all the way at the bottom, and then the other one is taken out with magic, maybe.
Maybe.
None of my magic is particularly quiet, so I'm not much use here. Unless I send them
What
to
if
sleep.
you...
Or tell them to go away.
You
I mean,
have
certainly
sleep.
the sleep might work depending on
Sleep
how.
could work on one target.
So sleep could work on actually multiple targets, depending on how
It
high I roll.
can.
But
It depends, because if you... So, for example, if you were to target 2 orcs with it, and then you roll, say the health pool is 32, and you roll 28, one of them won't fall asleep. If you target one, however...
but will he be alerted to
He will watch his friend fall
me?
asleep, put it that way.
Well, yeah, but
If
yeah.
you want to try it, you can put one to sleep and kill the other. That's always an option.
Yeah,
Alright, what are we doing, guys?
I think that's probably the best bet.
Yeah, I mean, we could put the one to sleep that's by themselves and kill the other 2.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Is then
Um,
Tycoon Twin Spell.
You can you could, in theory, if you wanted to, twin spell arrows and an extra, like a Kesk. If you've got anything ranged, you can hit the other one that Arwen's not going for. If that makes sense. If you've got
I
a
don't think
cantrip
I've
or
got
something.
anything.
Have you got no like firebolt, ray of frost, out like that?
No, mine are all like noise based.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you've got a lot of like thunderclaps and shit, haven't you? But
Yeah.
If we're
You
doing that
could.
then, and Reese is putting to sleep the first one, then I can stick with the level 1 chromatic orb and save using an extra sorcerer.
Depends how it depends how hard you think orcs are.
I've DM'd with orcs before, Aaron. I'm pretty sure I remember most of the stats.
I roll hit points, mate.
Oh, you roll the hit
Oh
points?
yes.
I did not realise that.
Because then you can't look shit up, and if you played with it before, it's still a challenge.
I mean, we can try it, and then if not, then I can always sneak up there and
I was just going to say, Hannah, what you
use
could
a rapier.
do, if you choose to, is go invisible, go up the top, and prep to be behind the other one as Chromatic Orb hits it.
That's what I was.
If you think that'll work. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the plan, guys? Because we're taking a while now.
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Reese, what is the range on sleep for one? To see if you have to get any closer.
90 foot.
90. You are just within range. Like, just within range. Okay, so however many dice you have to roll for that, you roll that and I will tell you if it works. Does sleep say anything about if it fails? Because
I shall check.
I'm not sure if they would know or not. In the meantime, Ty, Matt, Hannah, if you... Right, so Hannah, you're going invisible.
Yeah.
So roll a stealth check with advantage to get up behind here. Okay, so Reese, you start rolling all your sleep dice.
Yep.
Okay. And then Hannah, you tell me what you roll for stealth.
27.
Yeah, you're fine. You are quite literally invisible. So, The Kursk manages to get positioned just sort of over a railing behind this orc. Arwen, you are taking a shot with the bow against the other, and Ty, your twin spelling what level of chromatic orb?
Level 1.
Okay. What damage type?
Right, okay. Which ones don't make noise?
I would say
Poison,
probably
right?
like poison, radiant.
Yeah.
I feel
Would
like
Radiant
I feel
make
like
light though?
radiant would probably
Frost
make
wouldn't
light.
make noise, would it?
It might shatter, is my theory on
Oh.
Frost.
Yeah.
I feel like
Poison
lightning
might
would
be good.
crackle. Fire would obviously be a very bright light. Poison's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Like you say, you've done orcs before. You know they're not resistant to shit.
Psychic damage, that's...
That would work. That'll be
Psychic.
completely silent, I'd say. Maybe like a tiny little hum, but
I think I'll go poison damage, because like I said,
okay,
for stealth-wise, that's probably the best bet.
fair enough. Okay, Reese. So what have you rolled for your
I rolled 15, which is unbelievably shit. But
15? You
It's
lucky,
not bad.
you lucky son of a bitch. Okay,
For my
So-
twin spell, I rolled 2 hit dice, don't I?
you rolled to hit twice, yeah. So one against one against the other. Reese very fortunately manages to just put one to sleep because I rolled its average hit points. So that orc is now asleep atop the tower, and no one is any the wiser. Alright, so Ty, your hits.
So I'm pretty sure both these will hit because there's a +6 modifier to them. So it's 24 for one and
Yep.
18 for the other.
Oh yeah. Alright, so both those hits, you roll one set of damage,
Yeah, let's go. Oh, come on, dice, don't fail me now.
and then we'll see if you need the follow-up attacks.
Mm. 19.
19. Okay. Which one? Okay, look at you. So, 19 is a shit ton of damage for Chromatic Orb. So, as the rest of you are watching on, the orbs from the new necklace sort of like fly into his hand and release, and they begin to just split. If you want to teleport, you can. Teleporting
Yeah.
doesn't make noise this way, so you've got 30 foot to go.
I could get onto that roof with Hannah, couldn't I? 30 foot?
I'll say because you could have been anywhere. No, that's 50 foot.
What? Damn.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
decent distance. This map's quite a big one.
Fuck.
I will check my distances right here. It is.
Okay.
So if you
What's
want to,
my
you can.
radius in 30 foot then.
You could go up onto this ledge and start climbing up the side if you choose to.
Yeah, and then I can have the high ground.
All right, so going up there, these two are straight up dead.
Okay,
Because of
that's
that.
good.
Hannah,
then.
you are still invisible. Arwen, you
Right.
didn't have to take your shot. And also, for the sake of...
That's a good thing. I
the
rolled
sake-
an 11 because I rolled it just in case.
Oh, God. Yeah, that would have overshot. Alright, so, I will say, for the sake of an argument, there is a lever here because there's no levers on the map for some reason. There's no way to open the gate other than force. So there is a lever on this side here if you want to just, like, yank it and open the gates.
Are we doing
If
it?
not...
I think we should wait for people to get into position.
Yeah,
first.
if we try and
Alright,
get a
where do you want to be then?
So I'd say I'm up on round where Hannah is.
Right, so Hannah's gonna have to be at the lever unless somebody else wants to take it. Because
I mean,
she's
I-
still
I have
invisible.
ranged spells, so it makes more sense to me for me to be looking over.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Hi, where are you going to then?
I'm saying that corner where Hannah was, because then that can give me more cover.
Okay. Matt, where are you going?
Can I go up into the same watchtower as well?
Yeah. For the sake of argument, I'm not going to make stealth checks for this.
Yeah.
Oh, do the
Other
one
two.
that's asleep? How many rounds are they asleep for?
It's
Shit,
concentration, I think, isn't it?
it's not concentration. It is.
It's a while, I think,
um,
sleep.
This.
If we're
Yeah.
not sure, I'll go up there and
let me
stab
see.
him.
You can,
um,
yeah, actually, that works.
Unless the sleeper is unconscious
It's
until
an
the
automatic
spell
call.
ends, which it's a minute. Okay.
Right, so that's about
Okay,
10
so
rounds then.
you're acting fast
Or-
this way then.
It's 10
I'll
rounds.
say that all of that goes off simultaneously. The 2 spells are
I'm
released.
running to stab this guy.
Are you, or are you trying to
Maybe don't
stealthily
run.
move because you're in heavy armor and that will rattle like shit? Unless everyone wants to kick shit off.
Not quite. I think we should only kick shit off once we've taken out as many as we can.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, if I try to stealth this, chances are we're gonna have to kick shit off.
Okay, right.
Okay, so here's what I say we do.
So it does not matter.
We need to
Either
plan,
way,
we need to
stuff's getting
plan
kicked
ready
off.
for Shan to burst in this front gate at the same time as we can
Right.
take as many of these.
Well,
orcs
my
out.
plan. I need to kill this guy.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
just
can
thinking
kill
in
him.
You
terms
Will
three
we
went
of
up
10
that tower.
rounds.
That guy's gonna wake up. You guys all went
If
up.
that's
one
a minute
tower
though,
where
that's
everybody's dead.
about 10 rounds, I think, in D&D time.
It is.
So we
yeah.
still
can-
got a little while.
But in
Also, I
terms
just
of how
wanna
long
get
it's
up
Want
there.
me
taking
to
you
try
guys,
and stealth it? Because I can try and stealth it.
in terms of how
Shannon,
long it's
I have a
taking you guys to
+3
move
stealth,
and decide,
So
it's time's ticking. Pick what
Yeah.
you're doing.
I mean, I'm just saying
I've
that
got
in
smite.
terms.
If stabbing him doesn't kill him,
Fair enough.
smite will.
I mean, I'm
say
just
we
thinking in
try
terms
and-
of we're risking alerting everyone to kill one guy when we could.
in terms of stealth, I've got a
instead
better
attack
chance of
the
killing
rest.
him than I have
To
a
be-
better chance of
to
getting
be
there than
completely
Zephy.
fair-
I've got +3, and I can
Right.
kill him quite easily.
To be
But
completely
If I
fair
pull
to
this
what-
lever and it
right.
goes up, they'll know somebody's here anyway.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
In
Hence
terms
why
of
I'm saying if we
you
can
start
plan-
if you start attacking, the orc won't be woken up immediately.
Mm.
It is still a magical sleep, so they are still
Yeah.
out for a minute. If the rest of you want to kick shit off while someone outright sprints to kill him, that's still doable.
Just to say, I could probably
Right.
probably stealth across there and kill him.
I will
like,
make the decision for both of you because you're both saying you're going, so you're going.
I'll
What
stand
if-
there and happily do nothing.
Right.
It makes more sense because I'm more likely to.
But
Right.
like, I'm just
Reese-
I
saying,
don't have a
I
stealth disadvantage.
can do more damage.
Reese, make a stealth check for me to see if you can get there without being completely noticed. And Shani, you're just waiting for the
I
big main
got
doors to open.
22.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just gonna lean against the log and wait.
So, Reese, what are you attacking with?
Sword.
All right. So roll to see if you can hit it. As stupid as it fucking sounds.
Wait. When you say roll to see if I can hit it,
Is
for
the hit
the
DC
attack
one?
button on your. So where it says like attack, and I think it's like +5.
Oh, that one. Okay, I did wonder what that was. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 9.
You sort of like clang off to the side. As stupid as it sounds, you sort of like try to sort of like jam the sword through the armor, and it gets slightly stuck on the plates, and he begins to sort of like wake up slightly. Just make another attack and see if you can get him before he gets up. This time he may well make noise.
If this orc wakes up,
I got 6.
are we just going to
Still
go
trying to,
all
all right. Still trying to jam through the armor. Are you calling out to the rest of your teammates so you can see opposite, or are you just? At this point, the orc is starting to like flail around and like grabbing at the sword, trying to like push it away.
Yeah,
Can
I think I'm
cast
gonna
a
have to shout
chromatic
out.
orb at him?
So are we just going like...
He's on the ground, so you can't see him. He's still covered. But instead,
Fine.
right, Reese did just say he's calling out to the rest of you, so
Yeah, I think
encampment
this is
is
both.
notified.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
we could have gone.
what
Dan,
will-
do you
say
want to
you've
charge in
done-
as soon as it
Should I
can?
You've done
open
an
the, should I
Arwen
open
there.
this, like pull the lever?
Pull the lever,
Pull the
Gronk!
lever, Gronk.
Oh, whatever, crank.
Okay,
Oh,
You
roll
pull the
lever.
amazing. So you pull on the lever and the gate begins to open. So for the sake of it, this gate is now open.
As Kes pulls the lever, can I cast another chromatic orb?
You can after we roll initiative,
Damn!
because this was not exactly the best of approaches.
Come on.
Ooh,
Hey.
23.
Let me just get
I
my
thought I
book.
keep
We've had
thinking
some
that-
fairly decent rolls today, actually.
I keep
Yeah,
thinking
you have.
that 7's a 1. It looks so similar on
Yeah,
the
they
dice.
do. All right, give me 2 seconds. So, orc encampment. Right. So 20 plus.
Yeah,
What you got?
23.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my bonuses if I have any. Okay, cool. 15 plus.
Yep.
What you got?
Yep.
16.
Reese.
16 as well.
Reese has a higher dex, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This is going to be fun. Fucking, I hate your character's name. I'm never going to remember it.
Why? It's short and
useless.
simple.
Yeah, these lot will tell you I do this all the time for like a decent while. So. And so 10 plus and 5 plus. Matt, Shan, what are you at?
I got an 8.
12.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, sorry.
Both the things I said, I was like, waiting. I got a 12 and an 8. I've already asked those motherfuckers. Alright. Alright then. So, up first is Cask. So you are... I'll say you're invisible because all you did was pull a lever. So you've got invisibility for however long that lasts.
Okay. Since the cover's blown, do you know there's like a group of orcs near the bottom tower?
Whereabouts are you looking?
So on the map, there's like
I've got
there's
here.
where there's like 4 or 5 of them.
4 orcs and then what looks to be prisoners.
Quick question:
kind.
Is that wooden thing where I am a walkway up to where I am?
Yes.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Alright, what are you doing?
Okay, how far away are they from me?
From you, the closest is 50. The furthest would be this guy down here, 120.
Okay, roughly where's 60 feet?
Where's 60? The first guy.
Right, I don't know what to do. Could I move?
Yeah.
A bit closer.
Which way are you going? Because you're up on the edge here, and it's probably about a 15-foot drop to the ground. You want to see if you can like acrobatics your way down it?
Yeah, can do.
Alright, make an acrobatics check for me.
19.
Okay. Managing to sort of like vault your way over the top railing, land on this sort of gate edge, if you like, and then drop onto the ground. I'll say that doesn't cost you full movement, so you've got probably another 15 foot if you want it.
So probably move like further towards where the gate is.
So
like as if we're going out of it.
5, 10. The gate's open, so you can stand in its space. So you're standing like here then?
Yeah, and then we're going to cast Shatter in that area because I should be able to reach a bit more.
What's the radius on Shatter?
10-foot radius.
That's 20. I'll say you can probably only get one of them, I think. Because that's all a 10-foot radius is. It's not a large area. So from what you can tell, there is one larger individual who looks to be somewhat in charge, and the rest are just sort of watching over workers, but you can hit one of them.
Okay, I'll go for the one that looks like the leader.
Okay, so that is a what save?
Con save.
Fail, probably. Just let me check. That is 13.
Yeah, so that'd be a fail. So that is 15 damage.
15 points. Shit, I need to...
And does anybody want a bardic?
Bardic inspiration, anybody? Going once, going twice.
I'm pretty good. My rolls have been pretty decent.
Who wants it? Who
What
wants
is it?
It's basically you get to add it to a roll.
It's like an extra d6. So you
So
can add it
if
to like
you-
your attacks, your health.
Yeah, if you
stuff
miss
like that.
or get hit.
I mean, I'm probably all right for now.
Right? Can you inspire yourself?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay, leaving it. Okay, so you said 15 points of damage to the leader one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is my music so fucking weird at the minute? Give me 2 secs. Being fucking strange. What is it doing? Oh, that one. There we go. Okay. So, as all hell begins to break loose, as you watch as Durza is like sort of struggling to stab into this orc, and you hear this like groaning. The gate opens up, and several of the orcs begin to like turn around and look in its direction. As very suddenly, out of nowhere, a sea elf gladiator appears. As this horrible shattering sound goes off next to their leader's head, sort of like causing it to keel over for a second, and then turn to face the just appeared sea elf. So, it is the chief's turn.
No.
Yes.
Oh, God. I hate
I'm
you
not
get
picking
that
up the
every
book.
single time. Alright. Actually, this turn... Oh, okay, cool. I'm just reading something real quick. Its movement is that. So, shit. So it's going to start moving towards you. Can it? Oh no, 'cause it needs to. Alright, he's going to use, firstly, Battle Cry. So each creature that it can see within 30 feet there's already been affected by it gains advantage on attack rolls until the start of the War Chief's next turn. So that would be from his original location, 30 feet. That one, probably not that one. So they have advantage, and his bonus action is going to take a javelin from his back and launch it in your general direction. Spear, sorry, not javelin. If I could read.
Rude.
Oh, that's bad. That's a 10. Okay, so I'm
Nice.
assuming that misses. So, as you appear and this Orc Chief goes mental and sort of like turns towards you and begins to throw this spear, you just sort of like deflect it slightly and move to the side and hello there.
Just sidestep it.
Yeah, literally. Sidestep, hello there. And then, you know, as it goes, that's the end of the Chief's turn. That was not good. Reese, your turn. What you doing? Oh, this motherfucker is not asleep at all. Why is...
Oh shit, he's still alive. Yeah,
Yes, he's still alive. You haven't hit him yet.
I know, it's not my fault. I'm going to hit him again.
Go
Fuck it.
for it.
Ah, finally.
It's just like that bit. It's that bit from Age of
It was
Ultron
21,
when
by
they
the
go
way,
sleep,
Alan.
go sleep, go sleep.
Yes.
Literally.
Okay, that hits. So roll your damage, Reese.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Okay, 10.
Okay, give me 2 secs. Right. It's not Crix, it's not sleep, so 10 points it is. Okay. 2, 3, 4 here. Sorry, I'm just writing some stuff down. There we go, and then payroll that. Okay, so at the end of Reese's.
Wait, Aaron, I'm also
Yes.
going to cast Blade Song because I'm pretty sure I'm going to die soon.
All right, Blade Song is up, so you've got your +5 to your AC, extra 10 foot of movement, and concentration on spells, I believe. All right.
Yeah.
With that, Saras, what you doing? From up on your perch.
I'm from my perch, so I'm going to go. Hold up. I'm going to target those two underneath me, and I'm going to do another twin spell, firebolt at them.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll do a twin spell chromatic orb. Screw it.
What level?
1.
Roll your attacks.
So that is a 19 and a 17.
19 and 17, both of those hit. Roll your damage. Doesn't
So-
particularly matter what damage type you're choosing at this point. Why are all of them?
Just go a bit of psychic damage, mix it up a bit.
Alright, fair enough. And how much damage? Sorry, you're rolling damage. I'm losing my mind. Okay, go for it.
19.
Gone again. Fucking hell. I rolled pretty decently for their HP. But 19 still kills them. So,
Hey.
2 more orcs drop, and you can teleport if you want.
Can I teleport to where they were?
Yeah. So, are you going behind or are you going in front?
In front.
Alright. Landing there on the battlefield, you've still got your movement, you've still got your bonus action.
No, I'm good. I'm going to stay
Alright.
there.
So, with the orcs that have had the battle cry, both will... One is going to move up to their zone, one is going to 5, 10, 15, there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, aggressive bonus action. Alright. So, against a case...
I don't know.
You clean that room.
Hang on, I'm going to mute Shan real quick. There we go. She's having a conversation. Alright. So, attacking against Kess. Jesus Christ, natural 1. Fuck! Oh wait, shit, it has advantage. Natural 3. Jesus, fuck this dice. That one's going in jail. Okay. Both swings and a miss against Reese. Natural 20. Finally. Sorry, this is going to hurt.
Rip.
Oh, we only just got Reese's.
Great.
The 2.
Alright, so that is 1d12 doubled. That sucks. Alright, 9 points of slashing damage to you then. You know when you roll a d12 and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be able to double like an 11. No. Always roll shit for me. I like d12s, but I hate them. Alright. And that is it, 'cause the other 2 died. Well done, Tyler. So, end of their turn. Arwen, you are up on this tower still.
Cool. Can I?
For the sake of your ability, the only injured one at the minute is the large one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna focus on the big one to make it just to get that one out of the way.
5, 10, 15, 20 to go up to the front of here.
So that is a 27 to hit.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
And that's 4 plus 11, 7 damage, that's 11 total.
11 total. Oh,
Yeah.
that should be down to... Alright. Good hits. You got bonus action and another 10 feet of movement if you want to try climb down, or you can stay up in your little perch.
I'm gonna stay up there, I think.
Alright.
In terms of...
You can cast for a bonus if you want. Or you can hide, actually, because of your cloak.
Yeah, I might... I think I might...
Just so you know, if you hide on the turn before, the next attack has advantage.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably hide then, because the only things I've got in terms of bonus actions is two-handed fighting and then my spells, which I don't want to use just yet.
So make a stealth check for me. All you're trying to do is beat the passive of an orc.
Yeah. Yeah, that was almost a nat 20, but it's 15 total.
Yeah, orcs are not very perceptive. So as you sort of like peek up to the edge, fire the arrow, and drop back down again, the orchard begins to like look around for a second and sort of like notices Ceres out the corner of his eye, but doesn't notice Arwen up top. All right, Zephy, what you doing?
How far away am I from everything?
I will say because you were moving as shit kicked off. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd say you're there then, because you said you were going when everyone else was kicking shit off.
No, I never said that. I said I was leaning against the log.
I just assumed you were going to charge in.
No.
Oh well. Either way. You've still got Radiant Soul if you want it, as well.
Nah, I'm just gonna dash up to the big guy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So action dash. If you use Radiant Soul, you can get there. Because you have 50 feet with that, don't you?
Can I hit that guy in between me and...
If you
Okay.
chose to, you can go this way, yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit that guy.
Okay, go for it. Sorry, I just assumed you meant the big one, big one.
Oh no, I was originally going for the big one.
What you got?
That would be a 24 to hit, please.
Yes, of course that hits.
I
Sorry,
know,
you're
but
not
I've not
fighting
been paying-
Tiamat.
I've not been paying attention. That's 7 points of damage.
No smite?
No smite.
Okay.
I'm being nice to the guys today.
Wow. How graceful
Might
of
not
you.
need it.
Oh my god, smite not need it. That is pathetic. Alright, so
Story of
at
my
this
life.
point, the orcs in the back area hear the commotion and they're gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Fuck. And he's going to use aggressive to get up to Seros. And the other is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55 is going to attack Seros with a great axe. That's a 15 plus 6 to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that right? 15 plus 5, so 20. That hit?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not great. 9 points of slashing damage to you. The other one used its action to get there. What round are we on? That's first round over. Okay. Let's write that in. Yoink. Alright, Akask, get up.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack that one closest to me with
Alright.
my rapier. So that is 16 to hit.
I believe so. Yeah, that hits.
And 11 damage.
Alright. That's one Zephyr hit, so that one is down. As Zephyr sort of comes like sprinting past, taking a swipe with the long sword, you sort of like take the opportunity as it's sort of reeling back to just jam it through like the lower back as it begins to bleed and just drops down to the ground. The Orc War Chief now charging at the both of you. And as that happens,
Oh dear.
do 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 do. 1, 2, and the last. Sorry, I can't find my stupid thing. Who's in range of that? I will say Zephyr and Akask. You notice two orcs coming out of here, as do the rest of you. The two of you notice coming out the side, brandishing a great sword, is a black dragonborn, full clad in like half plate armor,
Yeah.
roaring down and charging in the general direction of the orcs. And following behind him are several more of these like prisoner slave types. Alright. So that's what comes out on that round. So the Orc Chief is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Moving between the two of you. And is going to make 2 attacks with the Great Axe. So, one against Zephyr, one against Akask. So, Zephyr first. That's an 8 plus 6, so no. Akask second. It's a 17 plus 6, so I believe that's going to hit.
Yeah.
So, I need that and that. Oh my god, my dice hate me, Jesus. What the shit was that sound? I said disco go off, it scared the fuck out of me. That is 8 points of damage from the Great Axe,
Yeah.
because he sucks. Reese, what you doing? You've got 2 of them on you now. The one in front of you
Yeah.
is nearly dead. The one that you're trying to stab on the ground is still prone.
So what I'm going to do is step back away from them.
If you step back, you'll provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Wait, actually, is that part of Blade Singer or am I losing my mind?
I don't. It doesn't mention it. I don't think
Okay,
it's the
fair
thing.
enough
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
then. Alright, go for it. What you doing? What you doing?
Stepping back.
Okay. So
And yeah.
one of them's still prone on the ground, so has disadvantage. So disadvantage. Yeah, that's a miss. That's a 6 plus numbers. The one that is charging no longer has advantage. Oh my fucking god. Wait. That's not gonna... I don't think that hits you, actually. Your AC is 19 currently, isn't it, with Blade Song?
No, 20.
Oh yeah, shit, 'cause I put your dex up. Okay, no, that's a miss then. That's an 18.
Delightful.
I forgot that Blade Song was a thing. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm like, no.
Yep.
Not
That
gonna
was
kill
my
him.
thought.
Alright,
Yeah,
so you step back, you are out of both of their range and in the corner of the tower.
Yeah. From there, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Yes, alright, so the cone on
An
the
angle that
hits.
will hit both of them, please.
Hang on, let me just... I think that will, but I know for a fact that that will. What's the cone size? Is it 20 foot?
Let me check.
I think it's either 20 or
15.
30.
It's 15.
Oh no, you can still hit both of them. So,
Oh.
going in that motion. So what's the save on that? It's Dex, right?
Yeah, it's 15 dex.
And that might be 2 fails. God, my dice really, really hate me today. What's their bonus to Dex saves? 1. Yeah, no. Fails. Both of them.
Cool. And
So,
13 for damage.
How much?
13. 1, 3.
Okay. The one on the ground begins to flail immediately and burn to a crisp. The one standing next to him begins to start patting it off slightly, and while you can see the skin slightly beginning to char, he's still looking you dead in the eye with a mass amount of rage. So that was 13. He is very badly hurt. Ty, what you doing? I've got 2 on you and 2 coming from the mines.
Okay, so I've got 2 on me.
Yep.
So. No, not that one. So I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And then
So what's your save on that one?
14.
What 14?
Tom. Sorry.
That's a 17 and an 18. So
Damn
both
it!
succeed. So half damage for it.
And they don't get pushed back. Okay.
Nope.
I'm doing 2D, not D6.
Double done.
Oh, that's really annoying. I rolled really high on the damage.
Well, that's good because it's half.
That's 15. So you need half 15.
15 halved.
Yeah.
Okay. So 7 points to each. Right. Bonus action movement, any of it? I will point out, this might be a thing for future use as opposed to now. Meta magic allow, if you use meta magic and teleport, you don't provoke opportunity attacks doing so.
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright, so the orcs that are left on the front is the one at Reese. So that one is gonna come to you and is gonna make an attack against you, Reese. 17 plus numbers, so that hits. Your AC is a 20 and it's a 6 hit. Ooh, okay. 15 points of slashing damage. How much health you got left? Because that's a lot for you. Alright. I'll say Arwen begins to notice that Durza is taking some fucking hits on the tower opposite, but it is your turn, Arwen, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go shoot at that one.
I keep thinking what's your range, but I know it's within your range.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
150
so-
feet, isn't it?
Rolling
Oh, shit, not
advantage on
rolling,
this
fuck.
one. Yeah, 150.
You've got advantage on the attack because you're hidden.
So I got 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll for that. He has 2 hit points left. All right.
Okay, cool.
So, hiding again or?
Yeah,
All
sure,
right,
why
stealth
not?
check. So, the rest of you watch as very nimbly and quickly Alan pulls another arrow, knocks it, fires, and Durza, as you're getting wailed on by this great axe, you watch as like through the eye socket comes this arrow, and the orc begins and falls to the ground. Right, that's the entire
Yes.
front wave of orcs. Yoink.
My stealth check was 11, by the way.
I think that might still be higher. It's just whether you're outside of the war chief or not.
Would the cloak help with that? Or...
That's what the cloak allows you
That's
to
what
do.
the cloak is doing, yeah.
So normally hiding as a bonus action is a rogue thing, but that cloak allows it to be used for any class, essentially. And it fit perfectly with Alan, so. As far as you can tell, you're hidden. You might have
Hey.
thought you fumbled it a little bit, but apparently orcs are extraordinarily bad with perception. Alright, after Alan, Zephy.
Yeah,
With the orc chief in front of your face, what are you doing? Do you want to flank and get advantage?
Yes,
I
please.
can see you thinking it. Alright. So you got advantage on your attack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hit him real nice and hard with a sword.
Roll for it. Go on, go on, go on.
Why the fuck would you do that to me? 14.
Hits.
Oh, thank fuck.
They only wear hide armor, they are not tough people.
And I'm gonna smite this one.
Alright, go for it.
Ooh, yeah.
Because we love a good smite. Oh no, I lost a dice. It's fine.
At least it's not going down the radio.
18 points of damage.
Hey.
How much, sorry?
18.
It's in damn.
Am I within 60 feet range of Durza?
Of Durza,
Yeah.
64.
I don't think so.
So it goes from corner to corner. Yeah?
I would like to cast Shield of Faith on him.
I'm going to say because you know where he is, yes. He's not technically in your line of sight, but sure. So you're putting... So Shield of Faith
It just
gives
says within range. It doesn't say I have to...
Oh, do you not have to see them?
A
for Shield of
shimmering
Faith?
field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range.
Oh, okay then. Never mind. Reese,
You get a plus
gain-
2 to AC.
So you now have an AC of 22.
Ah.
Making
Nice,
you
thanks, Anna.
very, very hard to hit.
I'm just worried
And this
about
is
your
a
hit
wizard.
points, darling.
To be honest,
We're like
I
gradually
also have
working
a-
our way over there.
Yeah, you
I
really
do have a
are.
spell
so
to increase
worried
my
about your
AC
hit
by
points.
+5. So
Okay. So,
it's
Shield
problematic,
of
but I
Faith is
can
your
make
bonus
it better if I need.
Right, Shield of Faith is your bonus action. Your attack
Yep.
was your action, and movement, I assume you're staying put.
Yeah, I'm staying put. I'm not
Okay.
taking any chances here.
Finally, because this motherfucker rolled so poorly on initiative, Griff is going to charge out with his greatsword on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Is going to attack the orc that is coming out of this entrance. Okay, that's 1 hit. Okay. 2 solid hits. I need d6s for a greatsword. Okay. Right, so you all watch as Crave begins to charge out, letting out this like ferocious roar as he comes in with the greatsword that begins to almost like shimmer ever so slightly. The runes on the blade begin to like shimmer and flame as he charges through and cuts down one of the orcs that is coming from that mine entrance. No, gonna leave that for now. Alright, so the back orcs, Saros, 2 strikes against you. Miss. 9 plus numbers. What's the number? 14 to hit tie.
No.
Damn. Okay. Both of those miss you. The last one. 5, 10, 15. He's going to go for Crave and make an attack against him. Miss. So the rest of you watch on as this sort of like mess goes on at the back of the room, where you see a dragonborn charge out and cut through one orc as a friend of his comes up, and he begins to immediately like parry the axe with the sword and sort of like almost like overwhelming in strength. This dragonborn is unnaturally strong. Okay. At the end of that brings us to top of the round, where commoners begin to flee out of the gate. So how far can they get? I'm just going to check. Yeah. Okay. They all begin to flee to some degree. In the next couple of turns, they will have managed to get out and essentially escape. So, Arcadia, you're up again.
Yeah, so we're gonna whack the same one with the rapier again.
Alright, you've got advantage this time because of flanking.
Yeah, so that'll be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And 12 damage.
Nice.
And I'll, sorry, I can never remember. I don't know the character's name. Dozer, I'll give them a bardic just in case.
Yeah, alright. Bardic
We're
inspiration
all
it is.
just straight up buffing Reese's
I
character.
love that that means his AC could technically be 28.
Damn.
Why could it technically be 28?
Because with Hannah's subclass, which is College of Valor, if you get hit with an attack, you can use Bardic Inspiration to add to your armor class. Occasionally it beats it and you can get out of the way, occasionally it doesn't. You can also use it to add to damage rolls.
I think with a 28, it'll probably beat it.
Well, it depends if you use it
depends
for
if
that
it's
or
like-
not.
Yeah, it depends if it's
I
like a
also have a
24
shield
and you
spell.
roll a 1.
I
Yes,
also have a
yes it
shield spell,
does.
so I can add +5, so I
You could
should be
technically do
fine.
that all at the same time. What's that, like a 30 something?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And he's
I
not even.
can.
And he's got standard studded leather armor on.
Oh,
Jesus
we just
Christ.
buffed him.
Just wait till he gets haste and he gets another +2. Alright. Whose turn was that? That was a cast. So the Orc War Chief is going to swing once at his front and once at his back. First one at Kesk. 14 + 6, so that hits.
Yeah.
Shunk. 11 + 4 + 4. 15, 19 points on that first attack.
Yeah.
To you. And Zephy, natural 1. Without even trying. Oh god, I thought my shit died again. That panicked me. Oh my god, I nearly had a heart attack. Alright. So, after that round, the Orc War Chief lands a sort of crushing blow, if you like, on a Kesk. As he begins to turn around, sort of like doesn't anticipate where you are and just sort of off balanced falls almost onto the shield and then begins to like steady himself up. I think I'm going to change what Nat 1s do next time. I'm going to actually have an effect. Alright, Durza.
Wait, is it my go?
Yep. What you doing?
Cool.
You've got the Orc War Chief down here, 2 orcs surrounding Saros, and 1 orc with Kriv.
I mean, I'm going to move towards them first, because I'm kind of in the middle of
5,
nowhere.
10, 15. Actually, which way are you going, sorry?
I'll jump down
Alright,
where the
make
gate
a
is.
acrobatics check, which you have advantage on because of Blades on.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, well, 20.
20.
Okay. So that's 25, 30. Are you going for the Orc War Chief? No, sorry. That's 20.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Alright. Yeah, just. Okay. So you are up next to Zephy and on the War Chief. If you want to make your attack, you also have advantage because flanking. I'm going to go with the logic of as long as someone is flanking, everyone around the target gets advantage. That's
okay,
how this works.
I'm going to hit him with my sword.
Go for it.
Which is 11
Is
to hit.
is that with advantage?
I don't think I get
Advantage is roll
advantage on that.
twice and take the
Advantage is
higher.
roll twice, take the highest.
And
That's-
fun fact about if you
okay,
right click
okay.
on the dice
Yes.
number, you can choose advantage or disadvantage.
That's actually quite good, I like.
Okay, 13 then.
13. Hide armor, yeah. Works. So,
Cool.
roll
Yeah,
your
sorry, yeah.
damage.
I'm doing 5.
Alright. That was better than nothing. Alright. Do. That's sure. Unless you've got a bonus action.
Nope.
Alright. Ceres, your turn. You still got the 2 around. What are you going for?
So I'm going to use Quicken spell, and for my first spell, I'm going to.
What spell are you quickening?
I can use 2 different ones, can't I?
You can, but I'm just saying which one of the 2 are you doing? Because I believe it's.
So I'm using Thunderwave and Blade Ward.
Okay. Are you teleporting when you use your meta?
No.
Okay. So Thunderwave is 2 con saves of what, 14?
Yes, and it's going to be a level 2 Thunderwave as well.
Okay. 2 fails.
Sweet. Oh wow, that's a really high roll. Yeah. Thank God for that. I think they might be dead.
Probably.
I've rolled 2 8s and a 7.
Yeah. All right. So
actually, yes, I am going to use my.
Where you teleporting to? Then you've got. What I'm going to do whenever you can teleport is just draw this circle of 30 feet.
That sounds like a good idea.
There you go.
So I'm going to teleport to the big orc. So we've got him in like a.
Yeah, you can get right on the corner. There you go. And you still have. So that was your quicken spell for Thunderwave. So you've still got an action to cast a spell if you want.
Yeah, which I'm going to use to cast Blade Ward.
Okay, so what does that do, sorry?
So
is it concentration?
Blade Ward. So you extend your hand, trace a sigil of warding in the air. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, nice. So. I'll turn that down a second. Alright, so you get Blade Ward off, so you've got that. Arwen, you're up.
I mean, I was going to go for the big dude, but I think he's kind of taken care of at the minute.
So you've
and
got
also I realised
this one guy at the minute.
Yeah. I also forgot to do Colossus Slayer for last time because he was already injured, but oh well. Yeah, I'll go fire at the smaller dude.
Murdered him anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So come here slightly and taking a shot at this guy next to Kriv. So even Kriv has a mini, it's cool.
So that's a 12 to hit.
No. Miss.
Yeah.
13's very
I
sick.
rolled 1 more than I did last time.
Did you roll at advantage?
I didn't know, sorry, I forgot about that. Hang on.
There you go. You have like a +9 to hit. I'm always surprised when you don't hit something.
So that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely is. Nice one.
So that's a 2 plus a 7, so that's a 9, and then I keep forgetting if it's a D4 or D8. It's D4, isn't it, for Colossus Slayer?
D8 for Colossus Slayer.
Or is it D8? Oh yeah, D4 is.
You don't get it on this one because this one hasn't been injured.
Oh, is that? I thought the other dude had attacked that one.
No. This one killed someone that was stood in his place, and this one rushed him.
Got ya. Right.
So you've got.
Yeah, so that's 9 damage.
Nice. It looks bloodied. All right. Zephy. With every advantage in the world, would you like to hit shit?
I think I'm gonna bonk.
Alright, you got an advantage. But like,
Cool.
if you could stack advantage, this would be...
I'd have an insane amount of advantage.
Yeah. Not so, man.
Come on. Why do I keep losing that one dice? Oh, a 24 to hit, please.
That hits. Smite? Or have you not got any slots?
I've got one slot left. Do I need to use it?
I'm
gonna use it.
He's not on death's door, but he's close.
I'm gonna smite him. Of course, I'm gonna smite him. 6, 11, 12, 14 points of damage.
14 points, okay. Not quite. Very close, though.
I've just opened the group chat for my house in Lincoln. I think somebody broke in.
Oh dear.
Excellent.
Okay. So, that was Zephy's turn. Kriver's going to make his 2 attacks if he even needs them. Hit. Hit. Okay. So, the rest of you watch on as Kriver takes another long sort of set of strikes with the longsword. As the arrow like implants itself in the shoulder of this orc and sort of like turns it almost perfectly for Kriv to just come down with one large swing and take the head off of the orc. As he turns and is going to begin to run to the rest of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. Alright. That one is gone. Okay, so since we're at the top of this round, you do see, I imagine it's going to be over before I can bother putting these down, several more orcs begin to like run towards the edges of these tunnels. Akask, you're up.
Yeah, so we're going to still attack the one in front of me with the rapier.
Go for it.
So that's 16 to hit.
Hit.
And 6 damage.
6. How do you want to do this?
Hey! Just go straight through the stomach.
Oh, that's like the opposite to last campaign. We had through the throat last campaign. Anyway. Alright.
So I just watch.
It's just like a
as
quick
this,
jab.
Point comes through.
Yeah, it's just like a literal needle.
Like, hi, Zephy!
Sort of like pokes through from.
Gotta step back a bit.
Alright. So, you watch as the rest of you are sort of like huddled round, almost like Avengers versus Thanos style, fighting this ogre, sort of like swiping at it from different directions, and then this like very short and thin blade just pierces through its stomach and out the other side, and leaves this like tiny hole, clearly through something vital, as it begins to just pour with blood as it drops to its knees, and the orc just kind of like grimaces at Akes for a moment before spitting to the ground in blood and just collapsing. Alright. Well done, guys. I'm gonna switch back. There we go. Alright. With that, I'll stop Discord sharing actually as well. Alright. Alright, so with the combat over, you have. Oh my god, really? Now it gives me battle music? Fuck you. Sorry, my shit's hating me. Alright. So, as you're all sort of like gathered around this ogre, eventually Arwen climbs down from the perch. Inwell watches this black dragonborn who's got like very crudely drawn sort of runes in his armour. Begins to walk towards the lot of you. Why is... Sorry, my music's really fucking loud. It's off. There we go. This dragonborn in sort of like very crudely ruined armour, like nothing, like you've all got your own enchanted items and such. It's nothing to the degree where it would be actually practical, but it seems to work for him in some way or other. And you watch, he comes out and he's relatively beat and he's taken a few hits that you hadn't seen him take, and he just sort of like walks over to the group and goes, Guild,
You must be Kriv.
aye. Well, not what I expected, but it'll do.
What did you expect?
Someone I'd
Did
seen
you maybe
before.
expect? And I radiant soul.
No, not really. You know, you could have used that the entire... You can... Alright. He sort of, like, looks around for a second and goes, well, I'm the only one.
Cool.
Kind of just gonna head on my way. I'll take some of these men and women back with me, and you see us, like, now from the tunnels, quite a few commoners, and the orcs that had previously been charging out have now just kind of, like, receded their way back into the tunnels and are running as the prisoners begin to, like, come out in droves. There's probably, like, a good 20, 30 people within the tunnels. They all
Within
eventually,
each tunnel?
probably about 20 in each.
20.
So there's a decent amount of people here. But they all eventually are let out. Various races, half elves, half elves, humans, dwarves, elves, so on. And he just walks and goes, "Well, a deal's a deal. When I go back to town, I'll hand off my weapon, my armour to you lot. That's your pay. I'll head back to the city."
Okie dokie then. Yeah, we'll not join you. We've got one other little job in town.
That sounds like a you problem. I'm out. I'm done.
I'd say it's the town's problem currently, but...
Well, yeah, maybe. Hey, if you ever fancy, giant hunting, let me know. Until then,
Sounds fun.
it's not. Trust me. He's sort
And
of
if you ever fancy a normal job, don't come to us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going back. I'm getting a normal job. I assume you've
Is
met...
Tubbs still behind the tree at this point?
Did we bring Tubbs with us?
No,
Yeah.
I assumed you left Tubbs back in the city.
No,
I
we
thought
went
that
back
was
to
a
get
given.
him.
You
Because he
went
was chasing the wolf.
We went to sleep in the city that night.
Yeah, you did. Alright. I'm going to say for the
You're
second
gonna
argument,
assume we didn't bring Tubbs.
not there. It's also not currently in Shan's sheet, so...
Oh, no, I didn't get rid of him.
Oh, he's not there. Alright. So...
He is still in my sheet. I know what his AC and hit points are. It's not good,
Alright.
guys.
No, it's not.
Not taking the bear into battle.
So, Crew kind of leans over and goes, after the normal job comment, just kind of goes, "Well, here's hoping. I take it you've met Alva."
Yeah.
You sort of,
Yeah.
right. He sort of holds up the blade for a second and shows the very crudely drawn runes down. He's like, "See, I'm not really a enchantment wizard type, but I've been learning. She's going to teach me something when I get back. I've already asked.
She could teach me something if she wanted.
I'm not going to push that one." He goes, "Right. You don't need to see him back to town." He sort of just looks over the lot and goes, "Serpent Skiff. I'll leave my items there with the owner.
Okay.
Show them your little guild.
I should write that
sending
down
stones."
so that I know where the fuck to go.
It's the only inn within Goldshore. It's the Serpent.
Okay.
Serpent
I'm not
Skiff.
gonna bother writing that down. It's fine then.
Right. But that is where I'll leave his items for you guys to pick up another day. You guys are now very, very tired. You have been travelling for most of the day. You barely got any sleep, and then you raid in an orc encampment.
This encampment, does it have beds?
In terms of orcs, yeah, essentially fur on stone.
It's better than the forest floor.
Are there trees? Can I try sleeping in a tree?
Can we use the furs to make a hammock of sorts, between the tree?
Sure. Alright,
Yay.
so
What would this come under? I'll go check. Do you
He
want
just
us to
comes
know?
undone halfway through the night, he just fall out of the hammock.
make survival checks, I guess.
Oh no.
Wait, are we all doing this?
I don't know. Whoever
Oh,
wants
that's
to.
not
Might
too
as
bad.
well.
That's not too
Hey,
bad.
19.
I got 16.
Okay. Is anyone else trying to make a crude hammock?
Fuck it, yeah, why not?
I did, yeah.
Which one
but
of
I
you just rolled a 2?
He just comes undone.
I got 22.
I literally just saw survival 2. I didn't see you roll. I was like, oh no.
That was me.
Absolutely amazing. Alright, Matt, what you on?
I got 22.
Alright, Ty, you doing it or are you chilling?
Sorry, what? I'm being interrupted by my mum.
I know you are, I can see you. Survival checks to build fur hammocks in the woods. I can just see it. Oh no, stream can't
For
see it.
clarity, I assume my hammock is going to snap and I'm going to sleep on the floor.
You're not even able to make a hammock. You're like, fuck this, I give up.
Just
I
ends
am
up
the
as
sickest
flat on the
wizard
ground
ever.
and lying
What'd you
on
say,
that.
Ty?
I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to sleep.
All right. So eventually, Durza's like, "Is this something that you guys like learn in this group? Like, what the fuck?" And then begins to eventually like lay out like various furs on top of rocks, sort of in the woods next to you guys. And regardless of whether you take watches or not, it is an uneventful night. And you awaken the next morning and head the 3 hours into Goldshore, and we will call it there because I think we're on about the 2.5 hour mark, or like at least 2 hours. So we'll call it.
Ooh,
All
that'd
right.
be a long rest, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's that?
I can get my
Oh,
health
nice.
back.
I think despite the amount of times Aaron went and one at Zephy, he just didn't hit me.
No, orcs don't have the highest bonuses to hit, and I haven't, like, a lot of my rolls have been sub 10. Like, a lot.
That's 2 combat sessions we've had where I've taken no damage.
Yeah.
Joe.
I'm the upfront fighter.
Time for spell
To be
casting.
fair, I went down to
Damage.
8 during that. I went down to 8 health.
Anyway, just you wait for. I presume you're going for bandits next week, so
Yeah, I want to meet this
Best
woman
of
who's in
luck.
charge of like the bandits.
Oh dear.
I want to
best of
stim.
luck to you.
Where are these bandits?
Oh,
On the other side of Goldshore.
yeah. Basically, there is a group of bandits within Goldshore that have sort of been basically being thugs.
Led by a woman.
Yeah.
Sick.
And
An
you know,
ex
women.
student of the Suntress Academy.
Oh, a friend.
a friend.
Same school, not all the same like area of
No, I know.
expertise.
Yeah, I would have guessed.
Yeah.
And I've
Blaze-
not been there for a while.
Yeah, blade singers are not the most common.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of that, I think we'll call it there for this week. I'm so happy we've got all the new emotes and shit. I fucking love these emotes. Right, I'm going to close down Foundry real quick. So I can get this up, and let's have a look at good old Twitch. Bloop. Right, let's have an ad, let's have an ad, let's have an ad. Oh god, I just hit my microphone. Sorry if that was super fucking loud. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Not even going to notice it, but I still like them. Actually,
How
you know
quickly are you
what,
going to
man?
crash after this, Az?
Oh, super. I'm out of it.
I still think you should stay up and just watch Crit Roll.
God, I might die.
Just
Is
do
there
it.
anyone I know that's
I need to know what's happening. You watch it because I'm not caught up. And you tell me
Yeah.
everything that's happening, so I vaguely am.
See, I'm actually thinking I might see if I can sleep through till 3 a.m. then wake up and watch it. That might
I
be
know
my
I mean, you
best
still
idea.
get a decent amount of sleep from that.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
what
know
I'm
for a
thinking.
fact he's done it before.
6 hours, 7 hours.
He's done it
Oh
before,
yeah, I've
but
100% done it before.
recently he's been going from our D&D, like he'll sleep up to our D&D game,
Yep.
Mm.
And
go
I'll
through
stay
that, get food, stay awake, watch Critical Role, then watch the new WandaVision episode, and then go to his 9 a.m.
I still need to watch that eventually.
It's
Oh shit!
mate,
When
I saw a spoiler
Reese,
for the
did you
newest
see?
episode. But...
Yeah, did you see
I
that shit?
did. I did see that shit.
Oh,
man.
it's
How
so
long is each
good.
episode?
Right.
So the first 3 are like half an hour, and then after that
Okay.
they just go a bit all over the place. I think.
Okay.
I think they get like a little bit longer, but not by much, because I think it's
I think
might
the last
start
one's
this
supposed to be like an
this
hour
evening then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
the
I'm happy
last one's
about
meant
is-
to be like an hour long.
all right. Anyway, regardless of all
Like
that shit
6
happening,
hours of content, but 9 episodes.
That's concerning. Sorry, my stuff has just broken on Streamlabs.
Rip. I was going to say, with a previous conversation, I think the longest I've been awake, I think is about 50 hours straight, I think. Maybe a little bit less, I can't remember.
Ow!
That was, I don't
have
know.
to
Yeah,
sleep
I've
like
probably
a
done
normal
that.
person.
If
It
I
was
just
for
sleep
a
like a normal
24-hour
person, I
charity
can't.
stream. But Rooster Teeth did. I think the last time I was able to stay up for all
Was
of
it
it
Extra
was-
Life or?
Yeah, it was Extra
Yeah,
Life. I think it was
I've done that
Extra Life
before.
20. I think it was 2017 because I remember 2018.
I don't
think it was on
remember.
the
I've
same
stopped-
day as Comic Con.
I've stopped watching them like this last year. Well, quite a bit went wrong with like my favourite part of it, and it's just a bit shit. So it's whatever. Anyway,
Is that about a
Ryan.
specific person? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
Scumbag.
going to transition over to maybe just end a screen, maybe a black screen. Adios, everyone.